guys, today I'm doing the TMI tag. If you like it, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button to turn on your post notifications so that you'll be notified when I post a new video. Let's get started, I guess. The first question is, what am I wearing? I am wearing my tie-dye Woodstock. It's actually my favorite shirt. And I'm wearing these really ugly purple shorts. They used to be pants, and I cut them. They look like crap, so I'm not going to show that. But, yeah, this is my absolute favorite shirt on the planet. It's really comfortable and soft, and I've had it for, like, forever. Question number 2. Have I ever been in love? Yes, actually, I have. I know I've been in love at least once. One of them is really complicated. But the first time I fell in love, I guess I would say, was when I met this guy. I met him in 7th grade, actually. And I'm pretty sure he's going to watch this. This is going to be really weird. But if you like it, let me know. So, yeah. And that kind of goes with number 3, which is, have I ever had a terrible breakup? Yes, actually. It was my most recent breakup, which was with my best friend. Which is also the guy that I met in 7th grade. Really weird, but I've known him for 10 years, and he's my absolute best friend. So yes, we are still friends, even though the breakup was awful. I was so sad. We didn't talk for a little while. Well, I tried to, but we both needed our space, and I don't really handle certain things as well as I probably should. But we are still very great friends, and hopefully I get to see him soon. Number 4 is, what is my height? I am 5 foot 4 inches, average. Question number 5 is, do I have any piercings? Nope. 0. I have my nose ring, and I have my regular earrings, and then I also have a second hole, but I don't really have any earrings to match these, so I don't usually have anything in them. But I'm hoping sometime soon, maybe I'll get some studs or something. I used to have my industrial, actually my industrial was on this side, but I had my cartilage pierced over here as well, and I also used to have my belly button pierced. Love piercings. Do I have any tattoos? I do. I have 3. I always forget about the one on my foot because I don't really pay much attention to it. I have one on my back, sort of. It's like on behind my shoulder. It's a heart with a cross in the middle. And then I have this one on my wrist, which is the date that I had a miscarriage. I'm actually thinking about getting it covered up because a lot of people ask me about it. And it's kind of a hard thing to talk about. But I got it for me. But it's in a place where a lot of people are like, oh, what date is that? Is that, they assume that it's like a date that I met somebody or something. But then I also have an ocean wave on my ankle that I'm absolutely obsessed with. It's probably my favorite. Number 7 is something that I miss. I miss the beach. My absolute favorite place to be is the beach. I feel like when I'm there, I'm not as stressed out. Whereas like at home, I guess that's everybody, but the beach is like so relaxing to me. I have really bad anxiety. So when I'm at the beach, it's like I don't have any anxiety, and it's absolutely incredible. Number 8 is favorite bands. The Jonas Brothers, most definitely. I also like A Day to Remember. I sort of like One Direction, but I don't think it would be a favorite. I just like some of their songs here and there, and they're not really a band anymore. But I do love their individual stuff. I think they're extremely talented. Question number 9 is, what is my favorite TV show? That's probably going to have to be Grey's Anatomy. It's one of the greatest shows ever made, obviously. That's why they have so many seasons. Number 10 is, what is my favorite song? I'm going to go with my favorite song right now because I literally love all music for the most part. But right now it's July by Noah Cyrus. It's absolutely incredible. And if you haven't heard it, you should really look it up. Question number 11 is, what is my age? I am turning 22 on August 27th, actually. So I guess we'll just go ahead and say I'm 22. What is my zodiac sign? I am a Virgo. I don't know anything about that. But yeah, I'm a Virgo. That's all I know. What quality do I look for in a partner? He's got to be able to handle the fact that I'm a single mom. That is one of the biggest things for me, because it's really hard for me to be able to go out and do certain stuff at certain times, because I am like 24/7 with my 2-year-old. I don't get a babysitter because your girl be broke. I kind of just hang around the house most of the time, and it's hard for me to get out and do much. What is my favorite quote? Be the change you wish to see in the world. Yeah, that's always been one of the greatest ones for me, because I think that's pretty obvious. Who is my favorite actor? My favorite actor. That's a really hard one, because I watch like so many different. I guess we can say Ian Somerhalder. I assume that's how you say his last name. I've met him in person, and he's like literally one of the nicest people I've ever met. He is very with you when you're speaking to him, and when you meet him, he's really good with eye contact. He'll shake your hand, and he's so nice. I felt like a total idiot. I cried and cried and cried. But he was very, very sweet, and he even spoke to my mom, which my mom was only there for me. But she cried too, because I was obviously excited, and I was so happy to be there. But yeah, the next one is, what is my favorite color? Either black, purple, or pink. I feel like pink is so basic, though, in terms of favorite colors, so I don't usually say that, but I do really like pink. But I also like black. It goes with everything. Do I like loud or soft music? If we're talking about, like, if I like my music loud or low, I like it loud if I'm in the car by myself or at home by myself. But, like, I live with my dad, so I don't know, I feel weird if my music's really loud. Like, it's none of your business what I listen to. Where do you go when you're sad? My closet, which is actually where I film now. I'm hoping to get a better setup, but I'll still probably be in here. I absolutely love this tapestry that I have behind me, and I figured it was a good place to sit in front of and film. And just, it's really cozy. I have a really big closet, so it's really cozy to kind of just sit in here and be by myself every once in a while. How long does it take me to shower? My family can attest to this, really long time. Like an hour and a half. I don't actually shower the whole time. I kind of just chill. Excuse me. But, I like to just kind of sit under the water and think, be alone with my thoughts and kind of just relax. And then, I'll wash my hair and everything like that. And then I'll get out. But it takes forever because I have a lot of thoughts. How long does it take me to get ready? I don't really do my makeup. If anything, I do like eyeshadow, mascara, and lip gloss. Sometimes I'll do foundation. It really depends on whether I have a sunburn first, which I do right now, which is why I do not have any foundation on. It doesn't match my skin. It looks ridiculous. And it hurts. So why would I want to do that? But right now I only have mascara on. It takes me probably like 10 minutes, I'd say, I guess. Brush my hair, throw some clothes on, mascara, maybe lip gloss, maybe eyeshadow. So it doesn't take me long at all. And then obviously brush my teeth, and that's 2 minutes. So max 20 minutes altogether. Depending on what the occasion is, I guess. Let's see. Have I ever been in a physical fight? Not technically. I don't know if this really counts, but in middle school, my ex-best friend, I guess she was my best friend at the time. We got into it in art class. We fought a lot because we spent a lot of time together, but we got into it in art class, and this is going to make me sound like a psycho. But anyway, we started pinching each other, which is the dumbest thing ever. But then I tried to kick her out of her chair. And then I tried to, like, stab her with a pencil. Because she was pinching me harder than I was pinching her. She had siblings. I'm an only child. So I'm not into all that as much. I don't do that stuff. So I wasn't, it was really crazy. And before it had gone any farther, we got in trouble. So, what are my turn-ons? I'm going to go with nothing super intimate because my family watches these videos, but I think one of my biggest turn-ons, personality-wise, is probably a guy that communicates really well. That's a huge thing for me. What are my turn-offs? My biggest turn-off is a liar. I cannot stand a liar. If you're lying to me, like, I'm really understandable when it comes to certain things. Like, if you're at work and you can't talk, literally just text me, hey, I'm working, I'll text you when I get off work. I get off work at this time. And then text me when you get off work. That's perfectly fine. But if you ignore me, I don't know... Or not if you ignore me, but I mean, that's a thing too, but if you lie to me, I just can't do it. I don't like liars, and I don't like being ignored. So those are my two biggest turnoffs. Why did I join YouTube? I actually joined YouTube a really long time ago, I think right before, like right before I started high school. I started my YouTube channel the summer before high school. And I don't really remember why. I think it was just something that I thought was really cool. It wasn't really big back then. I think it was around like 2010, 2011. But I don't know. I guess I thought it was really cool, and it was a good way for my family to kind of keep up with the things that I was doing. What are my fears or phobias? I'm terrified of heights. I'm not terrified of clowns, but I don't like them. I can sort of stand them. I just don't want to. What else is there? I don't hate spiders, but I don't like them. Don't bring a spider near me because I don't know if it's going to bite me or not. I'm not scared of snakes. I have a pet snake, and maybe we'll do a video on that later. But, yeah. What is the last thing that made me cry? I couldn't tell you, to be completely honest, because I cry a good bit, but I think it's been a few days, to be completely honest. Probably when I had a really hard conversation with the guy that I met in 7th grade, actually. We talked on the phone, and we kind of discussed the way that things had ended and how we wished that it had gone differently, but stuff like that. But that conversation was really hard to have, but it was necessary for a friendship. Last time I said I loved someone, probably my mom. But other than, like, family, I guess, it would be him. Yeah, that's really weird. What is the meaning behind my username? My username is JoeLover1170. And like I said, I made this the year before high school started, so I named it after Joe Jonas, which was, for the longest time, my favorite Jonas brother. So, yeah, there's really not a whole lot to that. And at the time, I didn't really know what the word lover meant. I was still a child. So, it's a little weird now. I kind of wish I could change it, but I can't. And if you know how to, please let me know. Because I would definitely like to change it to something else, because I feel like it's a little weird. Grown woman. I mean, I guess not now, but last book that I read, to be completely honest, I think it was my Bible. Yeah. I don't really read a whole lot anymore. The last show that I watched, my dad and I are watching this horse show. I can't remember the name of it, but it's on Netflix. I wish I could remember the name of it. It's actually really good, but it's kind of like a kids show, I guess. It's really good, though. The last person I talked to, my dad, I live with him, so, relationships, wait, what is the relationship with the last person that I texted? I think the last person I texted was my best friend, Ivana. She's my best friend. There's really not much to it other than that. We met, I think, sophomore year in high school. She was new, and she sat beside me in chemistry, and literally ever since then we've been friends. We have had fights where we, in periods of time where we did not talk to each other. But we always somehow end up making up. What is my favorite food? Oh, that's hard. Actually, no, it's not. Chick-fil-A. Hands down, chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A are literally life. What is a place that I want to visit? I have been to Florida. I've been to California. But right now, I'm kind of really wanting to go to the beach. So I'd probably still say Florida or California. However, I'd love to go to Greece someday, because I just think the beaches there are absolutely incredible. I've always wanted to go scuba diving, so if you know anywhere that has the greatest scuba diving, please let me know. I would love to try that someday. The last place that I was, my daughter and I actually went to the pool this morning, so I guess we'll say that. Do you have a crush? I do, but I'm not gonna say who. They know. It doesn't matter. Last kiss. I don't want to name names, but the boy that I met in 7th grade. Last time I was insulted, probably by my dad. I don't know if I was or not, but probably 30 minutes ago. Who knows? Favorite flavor of sweets? Chocolate, easily. Oh my gosh, my nose itches. Let's fix that. But, yeah, chocolate, for sure. Last sport I played, that's a little ridiculous because I'm not athletic, I'm not sporty. But, gymnastics when I was 3 or 4. I think I was 3 or 4. Maybe 5. Last song you sang. Oh, crud. Who knows? Let's just say July by Noah Cyrus, because I do keep that song on repeat. My favorite pickup line. Hey, I don't really use pickup lines. I think they're weird. Have you ever used it? Yes. I do think pickup lines are funny, don't get me wrong. I just don't think that they're real. They're jokes. They're icebreakers. They're not really a pickup line. It's kind of just something to start a conversation. The last time I hung out with anyone, months ago, to be completely honest. Yeah, that's kind of pathetic. But like I said, I'm a single mom. I don't get out much. Where am I from? Let's just say I was born in Dallas. I've been everywhere, to be completely honest. I was raised in a small town called Texarkana, Texas. But I'm from Dallas. What do you call your grandparents? I call my grandmother on my mom's side, Nana, and my grandfather on my mom's side, Papa. And on my dad's side, unfortunately, my grandfather passed away before I could meet him. But I did get to spend a good amount of time with my grandmother before she passed away. And I called her Grandma Yak Yak. It was a little ongoing joke. And for the longest time, she didn't know why I called her that, but she really liked to talk. And it was just this little joke, I guess. What is my eye color? It's blue, but depending on, I read that depending on the amount of sunlight that your eyes have, it depends what shade of blue based on how much sunlight your eyes are absorbing. But right now they look a little green, to be honest, but they're not. I just don't have any sunlight in here. So yeah. Most important thing in my life, my daughter. Hands down, my daughter. She is the reason I do everything that I do. And she's amazing. She's so smart. She's literally the sweetest kid I've ever met. And she's really funny. And I feel like all parents say that, but she's genuinely funny. She's very dramatic. And she's only 2. Who is my favorite celebrity? Probably Taylor Swift or Demi Lovato. Taylor Swift, I've been a Swiftie since day one, so it's really hard to stray from that. But in terms of inspiration, I would say Demi Lovato, because she's very open and honest about, you know, her struggles and her bipolar disorder and her addictions and everything. And she's very supportive of others that have those same problems. And last but not least, question number 50. What is my favorite ice cream flavor? What is it called? Cherry Garcia is my absolute favorite. It is literally my go-to ice cream. When I was younger, I actually hated it, but now it is the only thing I like to eat. I think it's amazing. But yeah, that's my TMI challenge, or TMI tag, technically, I guess. It was a challenge. There was a lot of questions, and some of them were hard. But yeah, I hope to see you guys next week. And